Winner.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another 8-Bit Break. It is I, 8-Bit Bert, and joining me again today is our special guest, Syringe Soup.
Yes. Wait, special
He's
guest.
here this time. He's here this time.
I'm here all the time.
I don't have to coax the demon out.
Coax the... Oh, yeah.
Coax the demon
I only gave you the silent treatment yesterday because I locked up. I was so nervous. You know, this is my first stream. I'm just not...
That is what makes you the special guest.
Aww.
This is... I always like this in this game.
So,
like,
so tell me about the pink Super Mario character. What was he about?
Pink Super... Kirby? Kerbo?
No, this is a Nintendo game, so it has to be Mario. So that's like what power
Kirby?
Up, what power up made Mario pink? Was it the cat?
You know the hat?
Was it the dog suit?
Basically, Mario threw Cappy on a... I guess someone spat some gum out.
Oh no!
Threw the cap on it, and instead of just getting the gum stuck to it, he possessed the gum.
You know, since this is playing on a 2D plane, you could have said diaphragm.
Diaphragm?
Diaphragm.
What's a diaphragm?
I'm not gonna get into it, champ.
That's that thing you sing from, right?
Yes,
that's what they say.
Yeah.
They say, yeah. Sing from the diaphragm.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more interested in where you think you were going.
No, actually, what I was mentioning. There's a certain medical device that women of a certain firmness need.
Okay.
Yeah. Or certain lack of firmness.
Dilaphragm.
Dilaphragm. So what's going on in the 8-Bit Birdiverse, huh?
I didn't get enough sleep last night. Basically, I was super happy though. I know this big surprise. Brett's happy again.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're happy.
Good. Anyway, just had a couple drinks yesterday, and then out of nowhere, I get that Kool-Aid. Yeah, I was some Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pebble. Anyway,
Dr. Pepper and orange drink.
Anyway, made me too fat to drive.
Oh god.
So I ended up texting one of my buddies, and they were chummy enough to come out and pick me up. So then I went to their house, drank some more Dr. Pepper, and we played a lot of Smash Bros. I really I do want to have.
Was this Jockstrap?
No, it wasn't Jockstrap. It's someone that hasn't been on the stream before. I know. I have more than 2 friends.
Wait, you're not including me in that list, are you, champ?
Join us next week without Syringe.
Oh, banished from the island. No, so you had some time smashing with your bro, huh?
Oh yeah. We had a real good time.
That's good.
We had a real good time. Oh my gosh! Except me cheesing this up.
Is it? So, would you say your cheese curdled, or what was that?
My cheese curdled.
Oh.
So, what about you, man? It's been a while since you've talked about any games lately.
Well, I mean, I haven't really been playing any games lately.
No more Hard Truck?
I lost 7 game saves, bro. It's over.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the new phones, the new Samsung phones. And so I'm totally on the same page. The flip one, the flip fold, that's what it's called. The flip phone. It's brand new. You ever heard of a flip phone?
Jeez, bro. Check out my Razer.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Razer made a smartphone recently. And it's completely average.
See, I never had a Razer, so I can't relate to that. Everyone was always like, "Oh yeah, if you had a Razer, you were the bee's knees."
It was the Apple iPod of the day.
Yeah, that's good. It looked cool. It always looked.
It
cool.
looked cool. It functioned. Yeah.
But the second smartphones came out, the whole game changed.
Yep.
I like this level. This is basically just a bunch of boss fights.
But go on about the foldable phone.
So the fold.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, at first glance, I want to say that I don't want it because
$2,000.
It's first generation technology. First generation technology. It's kind of like VR. I think once they get it down, maybe innovate a little, get a little more sure of what they're doing. So I kind of don't want it, but at the same time, I really enjoy the 4:3 aspect ratio. I really enjoy the larger screen because that's what you're going to have basically. You've got your normal 16:9 aspect ratio for your phone itself, then you open it and it turns into the larger format. So if you play a lot of old games, I could really see that being being a big deal.
Oh yeah, there won't be all this black space.
Right.
I mean, we don't see color here on this stream.
We do not. If you
this void,
black bars or whichever nondescript color. Anyway, the thing has 12 gigs of RAM.
Oh yeah,
on a phone.
12. Well, the S10 Plus has an option where you can. I think it's 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh my god!
16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of memory.
That is more RAM than most computers start with.
That's how. Oh my god! I know, right? So here's what one guy brought up, and his fair point is like it's too powerful for what we do with smartphones.
See, and that goes back to my thing. For me, at least, Android is all about emulation and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see Android as much more of an entertainment device.
Than Apple.
Like, yeah, because of now the new Samsung, the S10 has HDR10.
Yeah.
A phone with HDR10, 5 different camera lenses.
Mm-hmm.
It's
4.
It's getting wild. Is it 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
the base model has
the Fold
3.
has 5.
Yeah.
The Fold has 5.
I can. So the E model, the economy model, that's $700, has 3,
Okay.
and the Plus and the regular have 4. What the E model doesn't have is the telescoping one.
Oh no!
So you can zoom
ultra wide.
No, they all have the ultra wide, but the Plus and the regular have a telescoping lens, so you don't lose detail when you zoom in.
Oh, that's actually a pretty big deal.
I know, right?
Because a lot of the pictures I take, I have to zoom in because especially with animals, the second you start moving in, because you're like, oh, my dog's doing something cool. Well, the second you move closer, the dog gets distracted. It's like, what are you doing? What are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, you always have to zoom in and you lose all your clarity.
Yeah.
I'm kind of terrified to move forward.
I mean,
right now.
I was leaning to get the E model because it's the only one that doesn't have the quote unquote infinity screen.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that annoys me infinitely because when I hold I just recently. Long story short, I'm in possession of S7 that has the infinity screen, and I keep accidentally activating stuff by holding the phone
from the side.
Because it's so aggressive. There's most of it's annoying me. Salt.
I think the only thing that I don't like that I've seen about the new Samsung S10 is that the camera's integrated inside the screen. I think it'd be cool if it was somehow able to
pop out,
exist underneath the pixels. Mm-hmm. That would be fine. But the way it looks, it pretends it's not there, but it is. It's completely blocking part of your screen.
Yeah. Well, you know how so they're not the only phone coming out that's going to have a full coverage. The screen fully covers the front. There's this other phone, but how they handle the front-facing camera is it pops out. So,
ooh,
pops out the top. So you don't have that constant black dot. And I get what you're saying because
that's distracting to me.
Dude, I like if a pixel dies in a TV for me, especially if I use it for gaming.
Oh, you notice it.
It's ruined for me.
You can never unnotice it.
You can never unnotice it. But I forgot what I was gonna say.
And
the thing that I don't like is you won't be able to use cheap screen protectors with it because the fingerprint detector is behind the screen, and the second you don't the second you don't have a very specific.
Oh, that I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point.
There's a very specific and very expensive, compared to other
some kind of a crazy cybernetic,
and you had to have it UV cured to your screen.
Ooh.
So it's just like, there's a lot of things I like about the S10, but there's a lot of things I don't want on it, like the front-facing camera. I don't selfie. The fingerprint sensor, just put on the power button like on the E model. I would love that, and then I would be all over the E10.
Now, I think one of the weirdest features that I've seen, it's cool on paper, but I don't think I would ever use it. Charging other devices with your phone itself.
No, well, it's just generally... It has wireless charging. That's all you're going to use.
It does have wireless charging, but you can charge... you can put someone else's phone on your phone.
Well, the main reason they did that was so that you could charge your Samsung or your Galaxy earbuds.
Your earbuds and your watch.
Yeah. So I don't think it's weird on pay. I think it's a good feature to add. It doesn't really hinder anything.
I wonder, can you do both at the same time? Like, can you put your phone on a wireless charger, put your watch on your phone, and then they just kind of...
Well, here's what I'm wondering.
Piggyback.
Oh yeah, well they can definitely piggyback like that. But what a curious question to ask is, can you charge 2 devices at once? Can you have your watch and your earbuds charging at the same time? But that's really how the energy is transferred. Is it directional or omnidirectional?
See, and I think they just have larger wireless charging pads for things like that.
Yeah.
But don't they have to have like their own coil or something for each device?
I'm not sure.
It's
comment below if you're a nerd. no. But yeah, no. So you know how long Samsung has been working on that folding screen, right?
Oh yeah, I think
Since
it was
like
2 or 3 years.
No.
Wow, that long?
Yeah. So in 2006, they put out a press release of a screen that they could hit with a hammer and not break, and a screen that they could fold around. And everyone was thinking, oh, there's going to be a smartphone that you literally just pull out like a scroll, and everyone was hyped.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. And then I saw the. I remember seeing they were working on one that would flex and bend like, just kind of like you said, like a scroll.
Yeah,
and you could roll it out. That's
imagine reading text though, like, dearest 8-bit bat, it is I, your friend, Sarin Soup, writing to see how you are. I find myself well this cold winter eve. No.
I just like it. It's a funny little concept just because of you know, you can't. Say you can't scroll down. Yeah. You can't scroll down. It's like, hey, wait, where's the rest of the page? Like, keep pulling down. Keep pulling down.
3 feet of screen. No, but so let's.
So you want the full page? Buy the 3-foot model.
Here's what you're not thinking. If it was released if it was released around like when Skyrim came out, they could have an Elder Scroll version.
Oh!
And just to be dicks, someone could hack it so where the light gets super bright when you first open it. You're just like, wah!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the Elder Scrolls blind you if you read it too much.
Oh my, yeah, that was. I actually just played through that part pretty recently. The vampire DLC thing.
Yeah.
No, actually, I never got to play it before.
Oh.
I didn't have it on the PC. I didn't have the DLC. But anyway, yeah, the dude. Minor spoilers, but at this point,
Adriana dies.
At this point, it's kind of your fault if you don't know this. The guy goes blind. It's super sad because you turn him into your vampire thrall, and you tell him to read the scroll. And he does exactly what you say, and he goes blind because you told him to read the scroll.
Oh, you mean the guy at the moth?
The monk, yeah, the moth.
Well, I mean, here's the thing you gotta realize: all those monks go blind. They all know they're going blind. You just made one immortal, so he's blind for eternity. His retirement is an eternal darkness.
It's like I will never know the peace of death.
Well, I mean, you could release him at any point at your leisure.
Yeah, oh man, there's a few grim dark things in Skyrim. There's one of the Daedric gods.
Daedric.
Daedric?
Daedra.
Duadra.
Daedra.
The Dudra.
The dick. Daedric.
Yeah. It's too long to get into it here and now. But thank you everybody for being a part of this stream. It's been a good time. We're on the last world, so there's maybe 1 or 2 streams of this left.
Well,
and we're gonna have to find something else again.
Well, I mean, there's the huge chance that you could just cheese it over and over and over again. I mean, you had to rely on save state in the last episode of Mario.
And we're not going to bring that up. Yeah, I do need to redo that.
I challenge you to just, like, try to one-man it as far as you could go on your own time.
I need to do that on my original NES, though, because even under the best circumstances, I still have a little bit of input lag on this.
Okay, that's fair.
So you're going to get this super old-school VHS-looking recording of a TV like the old days.
Oh, come on.
The best game
you have a capture card.
Oh, but actually, I'll have to get that back. It'll look like garbage, but it will be.
Did you lend your capture card to someone?
I lent the standard definition one, yes. I still have my HD one.
Why do you have 2?
Because one's for, what's it called, RCA cable input.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'd have to use that for the Nintendo.
Did you give it to the other silver we know?
Oh my god, we're tangenting. Tangent.
Yeah, well, did you give it to the other silver we know?
Yeah.
Oh.
He still has it.
Okay.
I didn't give it to him. But anyway, Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's been a good time. This has been an 8-Bit Break with 8-Bit Bert and Syringe Soup. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. If
Like
you
and cribe.
Like and cribe.
Sub and cribe.
Subcribe.
Ring the bell.
Come cribe. Ring the bell.
PG stream.
Come cribe.
Come quat.
Y'all have a great day. Goodbye.